change of position. These next shlokas are very apt. This is a journey, that shift in his as he slowly gives argument, he's slowly becoming aware what is happening to him and his mind state. So this is one of the qualities of a sadhaka. A sadhaka will also justify like everybody else, but slowly what happens, that awareness of our own weak nature, our own negative qualities, our own mental patterns, they start to come upon us and we become vigilant. We say, oh, I have done this a lot of times. I have justified like this. I have kind of followed my ego, my kind of sense of emotions, feelings. And this time I'm also going in the same trap. So what does he say? Karpanya dosha pahatasvabhavaha. Huh? So dharma sammuda chetaha. So my mind is conflicted with what is right. Even though I'm giving you these arguments, I do have a conflict. It is not like I am certain that this is the right path. If I was certain, then I wouldn't talk to you in a way that is idea conveyed. If Arjuna was certain that he should not fight, he would have walked away, right? He's still on the battlefield, he's still in the middle. So many of us face these situations in our life. We are caught in doubt, we don't know, because we have an underlying sense, maybe this is my weakness, maybe this is my inadequacy, something I'm missing out. So then he comes to this point, karpanya dosha. My nature is overpowered like that of a karpanya, kripana. Kripana is the word. Kripana means a miser. A person who is very miser, will not give anything to anybody, right? He will always hold on to it. As in the process of him holding on, he is going to suffer. But also, yet at the same time, he cannot let go. So similarly, Arjuna is depicting his mind is like in this position. He cannot let go of his position, but yet he is not able to completely become receptive and just do what Krishna told him. You are in Aryan. You should fight. So that he's not ready right away. So he is asking now for something, and this is a oft quoted aspect. When does a disciple become a disciple? When do you establish a real guru disciple relationship? Or when is it that you open up to that inner guru, that teachings, that receptivity to the higher teachings to come to you? So the first thing is when your mind is open and receptive within, then whether it is one guru or 10 gurus, you will be able to listen to them. But if the mind is not open, you can have hundreds of gurus, but yet you will not be able to transform and change. Huh? So that is the point. He says, Yet Shreyasyan Nischitam Bruhitan me. Tell me which is the higher path. There is two paths. All of us face two paths. There is a path of Shreyas, there is a path of Prayas. Prayas is an immediate pleasing path. That what is pleasing to me sensually at first level. But here it is not just that. He's not even asking about what is dharma. There is a relative shreyas and there is a ultimate shreyas. He's asking for the ultimate shreyas, which is even beyond dharma. So that is the ultimate shreyas, he's saying, because that highest good, that which is highest good for me, that which is highest good for me, I am confused about what is highest good, mommy. So I ask you, Shishyasteham Shadi Mam Tvam Prapannam. I am your disciple. I am your student. So until now, what? They were friends or they were relatives. They were cousins. So all of his life he lived with Krishna and never looked up to him as a guru. So at this turning point in his life, he realizes that Krishna has that potential to become my guru. Krishna has something that he can help me with. So here he's saying that this beautiful words, that I am your disciple, accept me as your disciple, take me as your disciple. So generally they say, a teacher will only teach when you accept that person as your teacher. Until then, that teacher will remain quiet, or he might give you just some worldly advice or basic advice. So many times people are like that, right? Like they will come to the teacher, and the teacher they'll say, tell me about this, tell me about that. And then, the teacher knows they're not ready. They're not ready to get that thing. So he will say, okay, what do you want to do? Okay, fine, do that, or do on these lines, do it. So on those lines of your receptivity alone, the teacher can instruct. But once that student says, I'm ready to listen, I'm unconditionally open to listen, then only that teacher can teach. So that this is that beautiful transition of Arjuna in his hour of confusion, in his hour of dilemma, recognizes the Guru. Huh? So this is that what we discussed, Arjuna Vishada Yoga. This transformation, this becomes a yoga when you use your confusion to turn to that higher wisdom, to ask upon that higher wisdom. Whether you take the guru as within you, or the guru in an individual, or in a tradition, huh, that guru will talk to you then, because that is the guru tattva, the guru principle. Once we recognize that guru principle, then it starts working for us, and we realize it was there with us all the time. Like how Arjuna had Krishna with him all the time, meaning all through their life he knew Krishna, but he could not recognize him. Huh? So similarly here, that kind of, so in this is more like the Vedantic version. In a Vedantic version, that Guru is there to all the time in you, in your life. No, it is not necessary that one day you kind of have to go look upon him. Of course, from a physical level, that Guru might personally manifest in a certain form and all that. Huh? In on a certain day, certain form and all that, and that also is a valid perspective. But that Guru Tattva, that principle, that inner guidance, is ever available and accessible. It just requires our receptivity, our state of mind. And one more thing, as some of the commentators mention at this point. See, until now, many of the Vedanta commentators don't talk much. But they say in this transition, when he takes complete Sharanagati, Sharanagati is complete surrender. When Arjuna takes that complete refuge, Sharanagati, what happens is he's also saying that he has gone through this process of Vairagya and Viveka, sadhana chatushtaya.